Hello everyone, it is Brett Claxton sitting in a caravan and playing Arizona Sunshine. Obviously, I'm not literally sitting in a caravan, it's just what virtual reality is showing me. And it's a really nice looking game this already. I've not actually jumped into it, but I'm liking how it looks. I got a bit weirded out when I realised I needed move controllers and had to stand up. And if I stand up now, as you can see, like it feels like I'm in a caravan. It probably doesn't look like I'm in a caravan as much when you're watching it back, but it feels really good. So I can pick stuff up. I also do have the option to play with the PlayStation 4 remote, but I thought for this I would do what they've recommended, which was the wands. So to pick up, as it's saying, use this top button. Oh, you have to hold it apparently. So if you let go, it's gone. But I can hit stuff. Let's drop that for a second. Ooh. I don't really know. That's turning me. So that's teleporting or something. Nope. Nope. Try not to lose that. Oh, maybe I just can't actually hit the credits. That's fine. Let's get going forward. So I've got some gaffer tape, I've got a hammer. Let's go. I don't know how to do that though. So there's not been a tutorial or anything. So this turns us. Ah, okay, I get it. So if I did want to do the credits, all I'd have to do is that and go over there, I imagine. So if I leaned forward and inserted it, it would start playing the credits. It says start. Oh, okay, I'm with you now. That's cool. So campaign horde mode settings. So let's pick up settings, put them in there. And I can change what I want. So let's take that out. This is a really clever way to introduce you to the game. Just don't really make it clear what it is you're doing, and just let you go for it. So let's put the credits in just to see how it is. So just so you know who made the game, it's always a nice thing to do, really. So we're going to load in. There you go. Nice logo there of what the game is. Arizona Sunshine. Nice loud music. Vertigo Games. And screw it. That's all you're getting. That's all you're getting from those credits, unfortunately. I'm not going to sit here and show you the entire thing, because that wouldn't make the most exciting Let's Play, would it? I'm going to be grabbing stuff that isn't visible in my hand, which is bizarre. Anyway, let's see if I can get my head around moving with these weird remotes. So what I'm doing is holding X, pointing where I want to go, and going from there. Let's put the campaign in. As you can see, you can go one player or two player. Let's try it one player for now. And you can go story, you can go two-handed weapons. This mode can be only be played with the PlayStation VR aim controllers or DualShock 4 wireless controller. So you either have that, difficulty. You've got normal, you've got hard, and you've got easy. But obviously let's go for a new game. So you've got base, you've got a bunch of locked stuff as well. So it seems like there's quite a bit to unlock, which is always good. But let's jump in at the base and see how it goes. It's very quiet. Perhaps too quiet. And there's the lovely sound of a zombie.
Oh, man. Whoa. Good morning there, ugly. Well, alright. I guess I'll do the nice thing here, Fred. Put you out of your misery. Locked and loaded. Guess this is it, Fred.
Okay, so I'm sorry, fella. Oof.
Damn. Well,
Bloody.
hey, I'm sorry things didn't work out between us, buddy. But, I'm out of here. What can I say?
So it's kind of a shame you can only really, because of the way it moves about, you can't really do much with two hands. It's not exactly easy to turn around either while we do that. So we've got a mask, we've got some water, got a lemon, got a radio. Let's try getting close to that table. So we pick up the mask, can we put it on? We cannot. Oh, maybe we can. Keep that on. We're probably good to go. So yeah, it recommends playing with some nice little physics there. It recommends playing it with the Move controller. Obviously, it just seems the issue with playing with the Move controller is it is a touch more awkward just to move about. But I'm sure once you get your hang of it, that'll be fine. So we've got a fella in a bear trap here.
Oh, shit. Damn, Freddy. Got you good, didn't I? Oh, well, gotta get going, buddy. Start the day. Hey, break a leg, ugly.
So obviously, it seems my character would be fairly used to this Texan apocalypse, or Arizona apocalypse, should I say. And we got a burger here. Ooh. And to heal, I do that, and I can eat it. Awesome. That's really cool. It's not letting me go any further. Don't really know why. I imagine I have to eat all of this. So we've eaten our burger.
Ooh, my ammo belt. Ooh,
here,
still got some ammunition left too.
Pick up the
Let's stock this
ammunition.
baby up.
Okay, that's showing me how to eject the empty magazine. As you can see, you can look around the controller in real time to have a look, and I need to press that button.
Yeah, alright. Time for some target practice.
Okay, so we need to shoot those bottles. So I'm going to aim up. I'm going to look down the barrel of the gun. Actually, I'm going to switch to my more steady hand. Probably the wrong move, eh? Let's move closer. One. Come on. Come on.
Ah, there you guys are. I was starting to get a little lonely. So what's up, dudes? You know the rules, though. Don't get too close.
Okay, so that went terribly wrong. Finally. So, may not be the best shot at the moment. I didn't mean to empty that. And I've just emptied that one as well. Come on, pick up. I've lost it. Now even my aim's just terrible, this isn't lining up as it should be.
Hey, don't get too close. Guys, what did I just say? Don't get too close.
I seem to have sort of figured out the issue there. Okay. That went badly. So I'm hoping the more I play this, the better I will get at aiming. It's still something that I can find very hit and miss in virtual reality games. It can sometimes not be as easy to look down the sight of a gun as you'd think it should be. Okay, so the zombies are coming.
Ah, there you guys are. I was starting to get a little lonely. So what's up, dudes? You know the rules, though. Don't get too close. Hey, don't get too close. Guys, what did I just say? Don't get too close. You happy now? Didn't have to go down like this, you know. You could have sat down, had a nice cup of coffee, talked it through, but no.
So yeah.
Well, I guess we're done here.
Still getting used
Let's
to
head out to that bridge I saw downstream yesterday.
But is getting a bit better at least. So that ejects my bullets. Put all of that in the weapon belt. It really needs a quick turnaround option though. I don't think there is one. There doesn't seem to be a way to pause it to bring up a menu though. Fuck's sake. One Mississippi. Too low. Can you back off? Oh, come on. There we go. So I got there eventually. So if we go here... Come on. How did that not kill you? Ah. Well, let's keep pushing forward. So a quick readjustment of my stance, and we're going to push forward a bit more. Okay, so that's one way to climb. It seems like a cool game. I don't know if it's necessarily a game that needs VR to be cool, though, if you get me. Like, it definitely... But it's obviously made with VR in mind. It definitely helps. Apart from when you can't get a decent angle and stuff. And it's the big issue VR has, is... It tries to push you in the move controller stuff, but unless you're moving with a control pad, it just has to teleport, and teleporting just doesn't feel natural. It feels awkward and clunky. And we're waiting for it to load. Load times aren't the greatest, it would seem. Okay, so we've got 103 bullets.
So damn hot. And Freddy over here trying to get a tan. Hey, Freddy, come on.
Not quite. Not quite. Just taking him down at least. So let's try and line up some long distance shots and see how that goes. No dice. No. We have to get closer, it would seem. So let's go get closer. And I can't tell if it's just me not having great eyesight, or what really, but it just seems if I'm looking down the sight of the gun with one eye like you should, it's not doing what it looks like it should be doing. But anyway, they're gone. I can push forward, and let's just keep going on the trail. So, as you can see, nice little lake.
Oh, wait. I should check out that radio. Hey, a radio. Alright, let's see if this still works. Someone's broadcasting something, but from where? Damn it! Alright, think. I need to find another radio. I gotta get to the source of this.
Okay, maybe I can't put masks on. So it would seem zombies are starting to get a tiny bit faster. Let's push back a bit. Shit, I've only got 5 bullets. So I've rinsed all my bullets as well, which is not great. So, got to be careful with how I use this. And we're doing a terrible job at being careful. Push forward, push forward, push forward, push forward. Turn around, please. So yeah, teleport
Look at all these cars.
doesn't work
Looks like
very
they all
well.
went running from a horde.
It's the worst thing. You can't really move in a decent pace.
Well, speaking of the bastards,
That's me done. Can't hit them. Yeah, that was kind of cool, but also just like a bit weird. It is one of the crisper looking virtual reality experiences, but I don't know what I feel about playing with it with our Move controllers. So what I might do is I'm going to quit to the menu. Once it gives me the chance to. Okay, so we start on the bridge with bullets. So that is a handy thing. Once you die, you do have the chance to open back up again with bullets. But obviously, as I said, what I want to do now is quit back. Although it doesn't seem to be giving me an option how to. I've accidentally quit out of the game, so apologies, just bear with me whilst I go back in. Yeah, so if there is a way to actually get out of the game, I can't find it. Which is poor form, really. You need an options button. At least I seem to have got my shoes.
Look at all these cars. Looks like they all went running from a horde. Well, speaking of the bastards.
So yeah, I think it's fair to say this is going to be all I play of Arizona Sunshine for now. It's cool. It's an interesting game. You know, I like zombie games. This is interesting, but It seems to, or it says you can use your watch to access the menu. Hang on a sec, let's try that. So wait for it to load. Okay, and use your watch. That's not doing anything. That's taking a mask off. No, that's just... Now my hand's backwards. Access menu. Ah, there we go. It's a weird way of doing it, but there we go. So you have to shoot your gun at your watch, obviously, to quit out of the menu. So you know that was cool enough, but I don't know what I think of this control method. So I'm just going to quickly go into this whilst I change and turn off the motion controllers, and that should bring us back to having the DualShock 4. So the DualShock 4 just moves about a bit more naturally, but how does it feel playing? Actually not so bad, if I'm honest. Obviously not ideal, but you can't really do much with both hands anyway in the... Checking multiplayer requirements, matchmaking, so I'm going to play this without really talking much, apart from obviously talking to the person. I don't expect to be going well, but we'll play until it goes terribly wrong and then go from there. Hello. So, game mode, campaign, difficulty, normal. Hello. That didn't seem to work for some reason. Let's try matchmaking one more time. And if it doesn't work, we'll just try where I was at. Okay, so there's just not many people on at the moment, and it's the problem that every multiplayer VR game has had, really, is it's just not got the people. There's just not anyone here to play it, really. So we'll play through it as one player. Story. Let's knock it down to easy and continue. I know knocking it down to easy is probably a bit of cheating, but you know, it just makes it a bit easier just to talk whilst this is all going ahead. Okay, so we're in. It's a much more natural way of moving about. But it's a much better way of aiming as well, because it actually gives you the red dot. So that's bizarre, unless that was there earlier and I just didn't realise. So it's a bit of a weirder way of shooting, but it provides you with ways to make it work, which is good. I'm actually, you know, getting the shots here.
The old Dutchman, huh? I would love to visit Amsterdam someday. Just relaxing. Look at all these cars. Looks like they all went running from a horde. Well, speaking of the bastards...
So look at this, I'm perfect shots almost. So, you know, maybe it's just a case of I need to...
That took quite a bit of ammo. Let's see if I can find some more in these cars.
Maybe it's just a case of I need to spend a bit more time, you know, with the game to get used to shooting with the wands, but I can at least get headshots because of the red dot, which is handy. So if you don't have the PlayStation Move controllers and you've been thinking maybe not to pick up the game, I'd say there's still every reason to get it. It's not necessarily terrible playing it with the DualShock 4. Feels a bit awkward, but and a bit less immersive, but it still is quite fun to play. Okay, I can't put a hat on. Didn't think I should. Fuck's sake. So yeah, Arizona Sunshine is a quite interesting zombie game. It's probably the most interesting zombie game outside of Resident Evil 7 to appear on virtual reality so far. But, you know, gonna have to spend a bit more time with it until I'm convinced that this is a great game, really. It's good so far. It's fun. You know, I've enjoyed myself. But is it the kind of thing that I will play again and again? We'll have to see. This is obviously a first impressions video, and there's only really one more thing to look at before I turn it off, and that is the Horde mode. So let's put that in there. Pick up the gun, and we'll just go on to single player and see how this goes. But yeah, it's the interesting thing when trying to analyze VR games is what does it add by being virtual reality? What's here that wouldn't be here otherwise? Oh, this is going terrible already. This is actually terrifying. This is great. Okay, this is fucking great. So yeah, I would be tempted to say the Horde mode alone could make this worthwhile. It's not going to let me go forward from there. I didn't get hit, so that's good. Oh, shit. So that was the end of that. Yeah, it's a bit frustrating that there doesn't seem to be any way to do anything outside of shooting. Maybe there is and I'm just an idiot. If you have a look at those scores, people are much better than I am. So it's definitely something that people have enjoyed and people are getting used to. We'll see, obviously, by the time I do my review, if I'm one of those people. But hopefully I've shown you enough of Arizona Sunshine for you to sort of get a taste of what it is and to try and understand whether or not it'll be something you'll be picking up yourself. Obviously, please don't take my terribleness at it as an indicator. It's really immersive, it's really cool. I'm just not convinced the controls necessarily work fantastically on the PlayStation 4, but then that is an issue a lot of PlayStation VR games have had. It is better to move using the DualShock 4, it's better to shoot using the Move controller. Ideally, I suppose what you would want is one hand being the DualShock 4, one hand being the Move controller. But that is not an option in this situation, unfortunately. But yes, hopefully you've enjoyed watching it and getting informed. Until next time though, I've been Brett Claxton. Please make sure to keep an eye on pushstartplay.co.uk for my review. But I've been Brett Claxton. You've all been wonderful. Thank you. Goodbye.